But the bigger news that came out that same day, and this was something. This is one of the things, you always tell me I got hot takes, and I just tell you they just be out early. But I told you probably like week 9, 10, maybe. I was like, this gonna be Russ last. Yeah, and obviously it was already shit going on.
I don't think I ever said that.
Yeah, you did. I'm gonna run the tape back. But Russ,
run the tape back because I think I said that. I think the time was kind of over with in that Seattle run. I thought that he would potentially be back, but I don't think it was a hot take. But
okay.
Run that back though. Get that.
My dog. Okay, my dog coming around. I don't know the receipt. Receipts might be a little, someone be a little old. You can't really see. I might.
He might have went out on that. We got to change.
Yeah. I might be tripping, but Mr. Unlimited, Russell Wilson himself, traded to the Denver Broncos. A lot of people had Aaron Rodgers going to the Denver Broncos. A lot of people saying, that team is a franchise quarterback away, and now they got their guy. Obviously got some weapons out there. Latimer, Judy, and co. Big deal. Russ went to Denver. Seattle got 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, a 5th-round pick, I believe, and then the Broncos get Russell and a 4th-round pick. We got some players as well.
Seattle got Noah Fant as well.
Yep, tight end Noah Fant.
So
D lineman Shelby Harris, and I feel like it was one more player. Oh, obviously Drew Lock, quarterback Drew Lock.
So I think it was a win-win for both sides. So, and I'm gonna tell you why. So I think it was definitely a win for Denver because I felt as though they was missing. Everybody felt as though they was a quarterback away, right? Mm-hmm. So now you get your quarterback. Similar to when they went out and got Peyton Manning after he left the Colts. So again, you got Russell Wilson. You got a good run game. You got some receivers that can make some plays. Judy, Patrick, Creighton. I'm missing one more. It's another one.
Receivers?
Yeah, it's another receiver.
Is it not Latimer. Tim Patrick.
Tim Patrick. Mm-hmm. So they definitely have a lot of weapons on that side, right? So you might think it's a hot take when I say Seattle, right? So Seattle, you got some assets now. You got 2, you got picks. So now with those picks,
some boys don't do good with the picks.
You said what?
They haven't done good with those picks for a while.
Again, though, I'm not saying that you have to go in the draft, but now you have some picks that, hey, if you do have a quarterback in your mind, because I'm thinking that if I'm sitting in the front office and I'm like, I have a franchise quarterback, he's been here for 10 years, and we're about to let him go, I have to be thinking, okay, I have something that I have planned. I have a plan.
You would think.
I'm hoping. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. If I'm in that seat, if I'm gonna make that move, I have a plan. So with those picks, hopefully they can, they can maneuver and make some moves with those picks. If they have somebody in mind, maybe they have your guy, Jimmy G. Hey, would you want to come out to Seattle? You know what I'm saying? San Fran, we'll give you X amount of picks.
They ain't letting them go. They ain't letting them go in that division, man.
In division, right. But we'll see. But why wouldn't you though? Like if you don't believe in them, and I'm just playing both sides of the fence. If you don't believe in him, you already said he's up to, we'll be willing to listen. And if I'm Seattle and I can give you X amount of picks, why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Seattle right now, I won't say it's a win-win. I won't say that. And I said that with the Seattle-New York trade, the Jets trade, but now it always takes years when draft picks are involved, obviously. But I can't say it's a win-win because of how bad Seattle has done, particularly with the higher draft picks that they have. Like you said, you got more assets now, you got more draft capital to move around and maybe get like an established player. And that's one way for him to win. But I can't say it's a win-win for them, man. You lose Russell Wilson, who is been by far your best franchise quarterback. And then on the other side of the ball, you released Bobby Wagner the next day or the same day. I'm not sure. I think it was the next day. So you got a 70-year-old coach, Pete Carroll, who, a lot of people may say the game is kind of, passing them by to an extent. And so if I'm a Seattle fan, if I'm DK Metcalf, Lockett, I'm looking around like now, like those are the last two holdovers from that championship team. So
right
I don't know where Seattle goes right. Yeah. Sick.
Right now you sick. But
especially this draft, with these quarterbacks in this draft.
That's what I said, man. If you make this type of decision, you gotta have a plan. And I hope that he has a plan. Because if I'm sitting in that office and I got my, I loosen up my tie, button my top button, and I'm sitting back and I got my staff with me. If we decide to make this move, we have a plan. And I will hope that they have a plan. And like I said, with the assets that they have, as far as the draft picks, man, I'm gonna make something happen. I'm gonna make something shake. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of holes on that team, everywhere. And once again, 70-year-old coach in rebuild mode. It's gonna be interesting, very interesting to see how that shakes out. And people ain't gonna be lining up to go out there to the Pacific Northwest and play ball either. So it's gonna be very, very, very interesting.